Good afternoon and welcome to Lacombe. It's the Lacombe U18 Jr Bonspiel. We are getting set for this next broadcast. Broadcast brought to you by Hardline Curling. And thanks to all our sponsors as well. All right, our featured game here this afternoon, 1 o'clock draw, is Lacombe. In Lacombe, U18 Jr Bonspiel is Miller against KLIMEC. And first stones are out. Miller with hammer, throwing red stones. So all right, so right now, Miller sitting 2 right now. Thanks for joining us again. We will be back tomorrow morning again with our final round robin game at 9 a.m. We'll update you the standings in a little bit just so you have a understanding of what's transpiring here. KLIMEC, nice little draw in, sits 1, just bumps that shot stone for Miller. Emmett Cook. Sweepers are on it hard. Is it by the guard? Yes, it is. And it'll sit right on the back at 4. Shot stone. Good shot there. And both teams coming in nicely. That one's right on the button. Good shot there. Colby Sherwick the third. And that'll be second shot. Yellow still sitting 1. Nice shot for Team KLIMEC, or for Linden there. Team KLIMEC now sitting 2. Yes, very nice. Colby's up next. Terry talking to Riker, calling for the peel. Peel works out for Colby, and now Skip Stones. Team KLIMEC sitting nice. Be a guard called here. This one's kind of hanging out there. So open hit here called for Miller. His first stone here in the first. Team Miller coming in with a 3-0 record. Team KLIMEC 1-1. They'll play back-to-backs. This is their first game of the day. They'll play at 5 o'clock again. Teams will have a banquet tonight and then back on the ice tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for that final draw. Here's Miller. No replays. I apologize. I'm not that high tech yet. Yeah. So Miller sitting 1, I believe. It's that back one tucked behind the yellow guard. But Team KLIMEC now trying to draw in here. Sit shot stone. Just a bit heavy. It'll rest up on that back yellow stone. They are sitting first shot. Riker's trying to think how to get 2 or 3, but I think you just expecting a missile here. Yeah, that's the problem. Draw for 1, freeze up to it, you got backing. First end. Heavy draw here for Miller. One red. Yeah, 1 red. All right, we'll take a break. Be back to the Lacombe minute. 1-0 Miller. Welcome back here to Lacombe. It's the U18 Jr Spiel. Miller getting a single in the first. KLIMEC has hammered. High guard by Linden. This first stone for KLIMEC will be a guard. Okay, just recapping again. Miller out to a 3-0 start. Zika 2-1. Mike are 2-1. KLIMEC, this is their third game, 1-1. Weinkoff 0-2, Stockdale 0-3. Final round robin draw tomorrow morning at 9. It'll be Miller against Weinkoff. This Linden Stone looks a little heavy, but it will stick around. Back 12. So for playoffs, in the A final, it'll be 1 versus 2. And then B final will be 3 versus 4. And C final, 5 versus 6. All tomorrow at 12:30. I think that's your shot stone, the last one by KLIMEC. This is Emmett Cook. And Emmett's looks like it to be behind the tee line. Back 12, or back 8, pardon me. Right in the back 12 for shot stone. Shot stone now to KLIMEC. Back to Emmett Cook. That one's going to catch the high guard. One's a little outside and a little heavy. Colby Sherrick looking to draw in here. Colby will be shot stone there. Miller sitting one here now. That one's going to catch the other yellow stone that's in play. Miller now asking Colby for the guard. Colby's just catching that red guard. KLIMEC trying to run something back. Another guard coming up. We are in Lacombe. It's the U18 Jr Spiel. Team Miller out to a 3-0 start. KLIMEC 1-1. This will be Miller's last game of the day. They will be in the draw 5 tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock against Team Weinkoff out of Red Deer. Miller's first stone here in the second. Looking for a corner guard. That'll sit not too bad. We are on sheet 4. Next door on sheet 5. The other U18 men's game going on. It's Team Musica up against Team Weinkoff. Musica 2-1. looking to stay in the top two for them, with the chance to go to the championship game on Sunday at 12:30. Weinkauf looking to get their first victory. Right now, 0-2. Still a chance for KLIMEC here to run Yellowstone into the house here for shot. This one catches that guard and will get into the rings. Miller's last stone coming up. Looks like a guard call here. Miller with a shot stone right now, looking just to protect it and take a one here, a steal. This is Riker's last stone here in the second, up one. This one's starting to come and slow down. Okay. A little heavy, but not too bad. A lot of stones in play. All the rocks are out on the ice, not out of, yeah. And 16 is on its way, yep. You're getting a treat here in the second end. Broadcast brought to you by Harlan Curling, official sponsor of the boys from Medicine Hat, Team Miller. Here we go, final stone in and number 2. Here from the Lacombe Curling Club. KLIMEC trying to run it back and pick up a single here. And it catches the guard and It'll be a steal of one for Miller here in the second end. Miller leads 2-0. We'll be back to Lacombe in a moment. This is Hardline Curling on YouTube. Okay, welcome back here. Playing the third end, KLIMEC has hammer. Miller up 2, stealing 1 in the second there. Miller had hammer in the first. First Lyndon Sherrick still is back. Back of the tee line in the 4-foot. KLIMEC calling for a hit here. This is the Lacombe U18 Jr Bonspiel. Team Miller looking to keep the winning ways following their home cash spiel win last week. With wins over Duncan, Clark twice, Heisler twice, bringing home a paycheck of $1,500 last weekend. Looking to keep things rolling here this weekend, heading into provincials at the end of December in Airdrie. That stone is back 12. Lyndon Sherrick. That one finished off in the top 8. Pardon me. Top 8, setting 1-2 right now. Boys will enjoy the banquet tonight here. And the shooter will stick around. Miller still a shot. Stone. They're looking for a guard here from Emmett Cook. Boys are on it hard here, try to get into the rings. That one finish off top 8. KLIMEC looking for a hit and a roll. And he'll get a piece of it. Shooter does roll out. Back to Emmett. Looking to put one more in the house here. Good placement stone there by Emmett. This one looks like it'll be a nose. A little roll. Colby Sherwick now. And a little roll to the right. And a good shot by Colby Sherwick, the third. Oh, and he just nudged it. So Miller sitting 2, and they're going to attack that far right yellow stone there on the edge of the rings. And Colby looks like he flashed this one. Back to the advantage for KLIMEC now. Chance for them to get the hit and roll to the other side. And shooter will roll out. Playing the third end here, Lacombe. Thank you for joining us. This morning, boys, had a pretty solid game. Stole a bunch of points early in the game from Miker and cruised to a 7-2 win. Miker's going after the hit. And a good shot. Sits 2 now. Reed KLIMEC. Team out of Red Deer, Alberta. And Reed's shooter's going to roll out. So Miller will look to put one back right where he had it on the left side of the rings. This is Miller's final stone in the third. Reed KLIMEC with hammer. Miller's looking to put one in the rings. And it will finish off nicely done by front end, and Colby with a little bit of extra help there to sweep that one in. KLIMEC needs to hit and stick for one. All right, here we go. Final stone in the third. Reed KLIMEC with hammer, facing two red stones on the far end. Needs to hit and stick for a single. Colby's on it, and it will stick around. Good shot. Really good shot by Reed, and it's a 2-1 lead for Miller heading to the fourth. Welcome back inside the Lacombe Curling Club. Team Miller in front 2-1 over Team KLIMEC out of Red Deer. Miller with hammer here in the fourth. First stone in the house, top rings. Top 12. Lyndon's going to look for the hit and stick or get a little roll. And the nose hit by Lyndon. Miller sitting one. This one's over curling a little bit. Riker wants Lyndon to draw to the right side. And Lyndon looks pretty good here. Just past the tee line, and it's back 8. And shooter will roll out. So now it's Emmett's turn to put one in the house, right side of the rings. Emmett looks like he's got good weight. Very good weight. Edge 8, edge 12, front of the tee line. Lacombe Curling Club here, 6 sheets. And just missed that one. So Miller now on the left side for Emmett. Weinkoff and Musica on sheet 5. Give you an updated score in a moment there, but Emmett looking to draw one into the house. Weight looks similar. Miller now sitting 3. With hammer. Looks like Musica steals. Well, they had hammer in the first. They got 2. They stole 2 in the second, and they stole 1 in the third. They now lead 5-0 over Weinkoff. Another unfortunate error, unforced error for KLIMEC. Miller now with hammer, opportunity to put another one in the rings here. On to our third, Colby Sherwick. Yeah, good shot. Reed now looking to see what he can do here. He needs a hit and roll. That's the call, hit and roll. This one's going to catch the left side and roll out. So they get rid of one. Draw for Colby now. Colby looks a little hot here. Starting to dig in now. It's going to be behind the tee line. Back 8. On to skip stones now. Reed looking for the hit and roll here. And looks like he's got the hit. And Colby will sweep that one out. Shooter rolls out on Reed. Miller's first of 2 coming up. And 4 up 2-1 with Hammers sitting 3. Boys are sweeping it. Colby's in to help. And it'll just get into the rings. Miller sitting 4. Draw time for KLIMEC. And he's either looking at a hit and roll, double, or a draw. But looks like it's going to be a freeze maybe. Reed KLIMEC looking to get one lonely yellow stone in there for shot. This is not good if Reed doesn't get that there. A draw for 5 for Miller. So Colby's got the broom edge, 12 right side. Miller now final stone here on the 4th. Looking for a big pickup of 5. Ranker chatting about the front end. Here we go, final stone 4. Miller, draw for 5. And Miller will get his 5 here in the 4th. Take a 7-1 lead into the 5th end. We'll be back to Lacombe in a moment. Welcome back inside Lacombe. Riker's got his routine 4th end break, bathroom break. So Colby's holding the broom. As T. Miller with the pickup of 5 in that 4th end and now leads 7-1. Lendon's first stone. Looking like it's a little heavy. It will be behind the tee line. Then it'll be back 8, back 12. First stone out for KLIMEC. Hanging out there. A little bit hot. It'll bump off the red and it'll stick around, but it'll be still shot stone for Miller. Now Linden looks to put one up top. This one looks pretty good. Maybe a little hot, but it might bump off the yellow and sit shot stone. No, it doesn't even touch a rock, so it is shot stone back 8. Emmett Cook now. And looks like he's on his redstone. Timeout called by the coach, far end. So call now for KLIMEC. KLIMEC is a guard here. This one's just going to get into the rings. Back to Emmett Cook now, running the yellow back. Looks like he's going to be in between the two. Reed's trying to protect the shot stone. That's back 8. It's behind the tee line. Now Miller's asking Colby for a draw here. Miller holding the broom, edge 8, edge 12. And that catches the back yellow. Chance now for KLIMEC to draw in for 2 here. So 2. And he's got good weight. Great shot there. They are sitting 2. Colby now. Looking for a draw again. Weight and line look pretty good. Starting to come now. And a good shot by Colby. It'll sit shot stone. But still room there for KLIMEC to bump and move it over. This one looks close. And it just caught the guard. So we got a Tino's timeout. Again, thanks to our sponsors. Our broadcast sponsor, Hardline Curling. And Runback, who designed our jerseys, jackets, Gold Line Curling. Dave Mulder, Remax Delta, Elmer and Harold's Glass, Murray Hyundai, Jackie Townshend Realty, Courtyard Dental Center, Hubka Farms Incorporated, Beth Mulder Design, EBT Chartered Accountants LLP, Contact Automation, Classic Concrete, 15 and 5, Curling Ice Services, Maple Creek Endless Tubing, National Bank Financial Wealth Management, McPhail Sherwick Wealth Advisory Group, Tino's, MTM Granite, and Craftsman Farms. Call is made. Looks like it's going to be a draw from Miller. Miller's first stone. And it's going to be just a bit short. Not terrible. It takes away makes it tougher for KLIMEC to get in there. There's still room. Team Miller be back in action tomorrow morning. They will take on the boys on sheet 5 right now. Team Weinkoff, who is taking on Team Muzika, and they play the 5th. It's 6-0 for Muzika, leading Weinkoff. We'll bring you the broadcast again tomorrow morning from Lacombe, our YouTube channel. Reed's first stone here in the 5th end. Drawing against 1. Looks like he's a little light.
What did you not want? I thought about standing outside with a coffee can. I need some more for my wife to keep going.
Colby and Ranker talking here. The boys will be in the U18 Provincial Championships December 31st to January 4th in Airdrie. And we'll bring you all the games there. It'll be interesting. It's 10-team field, 2 pools of 5 teams, so 4 round robin games, and then they play the other teams in the latter part of the round robin. And Team Miller hopes to be in the top 4 and have a shot at a provincial title. Tough, very tough field. All these teams here will be in Airdrie. Of course, Team Duncan, who's always tough. Team Batchuk and Team Harris will be in provincials. All right, call's been made. Looks like they're just going to attempt to see that hole on the left side there, draw in there. If they could tuck one in for two or just put up a guard, that would be ideal. Miller's final stone here in the fifth, KLIMEC with hammer. Miller sitting one, weights up a bit, needs to curl. And bumps off, so not terrible. Leaving Reed a draw on the right side for one, facing one stone. This will be Team Miller's final year in U18. As they will move, Riker ages out. He'll be 18 in January, so next fall depending on where we'll be, we'll see what happens. But last year of U18, so they want to definitely go as far as they can. Final stone here in 5. Reed KLIMEC, this team out of Red Deer, looking to draw in for 1. Needs full 4. Just up a little short. So steal of 1. Steal 1. So we'll be back for the 6th end in a moment. Actually, it looks like they're shaking. So we got a final here. 8-1. Handshakes. So Miller steals 1. And T. Miller will get the victory here and improve to 4-0. And just give you a second here to give you what's an update. But yeah, so Miller 8-1 win over KLIMEC. Team Miller will now rest up and get ready for a 9 a.m. draw tomorrow morning, final round robin game. This win pretty much guarantees they're in the 1-2 game at 12:30 tomorrow. Who the opponent will be, we don't know. But Miller 4-0 will play Team Weinkauf in the 9 a.m. draw tomorrow, final round robin draw. We'll bring you the broadcast here on YouTube. So, again, another big win for Miller. Thank you to our broadcast sponsor, Hardline Curling, and thank you to all our other sponsors for all your support as we gear up for provincials in Airdrie late December. So, again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9. The final round robin game against Team Weinkauf out of Red Deer. Thanks for watching, and have a good evening.